So you guys, you're in for a treat. I'm gonna let you watch, I like to call it magic, but she says it's not magic. So we have a massage therapist who specializes in kids, little infants, all the way to adults too. Tissue work, body work, and you know, you'll see. I'm Dr. Fall.
So like we were saying, we talk about with C-sections, babies, the spine doesn't get that natural straightening. What we're noticing as kids grow, if there's not that attention paid to the muscles in the spine, that's when scoliosis can develop when they get older. And before, within the medical industry, it wasn't caught until generally around puberty, when they do the test where they have them bend over and they check the spine for the curvature. At that point, if that curvature is already there, the muscles are already tight and can be a lot harder to change. So what we're noticing is if we start at this age, or even with infants, we can change that. So Embry is looking at her little pad and doing wonderfully with that. Is if you put something underneath, so what I call it is chin to chest. When the chin is on the chest, that's where the issue develops. And so we get a reversed curve. So the higher we bring up her device, where she's looking like this, and the more rotating, she's gonna come up a little bit. So, you know, feel the back of her neck. Grandma here. Do you feel the two sides of the spine?
Yeah.
Those muscles? Mm-hmm. Do you feel how tight that is?
Yeah, really tight.
Yeah. So we watch that now and correct that now with soft tissue work. Things you can do at home. Massage, paying attention even now, watching that, and doing those changes early on. Can you show him what you're doing on your book?
What are you doing? What do you got?
That helps to change that so that if she does end up being a programmer, so if you notice when she comes up, that'll shift that. So as much as we can with bringing that up, same thing, something underneath her knees, having her sit with the legs straight like that can, again, all those things affect the spine as she's growing. So if we pay attention as she's growing, and same thing starting this young, we're noticing that not as much. Well, one, it'll help change and hopefully prevent scoliosis. Obviously, there's no way to know any of that, but if we change that now and make them more aware, they're gonna know when something bothers them. A couple things I've caught just watching her, she does this a little bit and kind of turning her neck, probably because it's tight. So she's already noticing it, but doesn't know what to do about it. So that's our kind of watching her and giving her a little massage at the end of the day and putting her on something like when she's laying, making sure that that chin's up a little bit. And there's all kinds of neck supports and pillows that make a difference for that. Okay. So it's just something to pay attention. Nothing's, what the grade is, nothing's wrong yet. Right. So it's making sure that we just do things that work to help her grow as healthy as possible. Gotcha. Can I pick you up?
Yeah.
Thanks, Embry. Okay. So we're just gonna find a support, letting go, sweetie, that does that for her. It kind of opens that up when she's laying down.
Yeah. I can see it.
How are you? Yeah. And so just working on her, just like when she's sitting around, just resting, you focus on kind of pulling back like this. Her neck's just tight and used to being this way, so she wants to come forward. So are you Grandma? Yeah. Do you want me to show you this? Yeah. Come on up. So I'm just holding and supporting her neck, and she's gonna be able to tell you. So when Grandma does it, tell Grandma if it's the same as when Dee Dee does it, okay? Okay. So I'm just holding and supporting that way. So see how it falls in? Just supporting, it's really gentle. Does that feel the same? Yeah. So can you feel where the tension is on that? Yeah, it's just kind of holding and gently rubbing. It's so easy to do, and just a few minutes a day makes a difference.
Oh, does that feel good?
Yeah, it should help. The great thing is when it doesn't feel good, even with an infant or a child, they'll let you know.
They'll tell you.
Yeah, they'll tell you. They'll say they're done.
You feel good.
They're very vocal.
Yeah.
And it's good for them, and then they can learn. What happens is if they receive early enough, even from parents, she'll be able to let you know when her neck's getting tight. So as she gets older and she's going to high school, and nowadays everything is like this, she's going to be one of those ones that's aware of when her neck gets tight. And so she hopefully won't have migraines and all those issues that we're seeing in kids.
Yeah, I got diagnosed at 7 with them.
Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing is 7 to 10, and when I started this,
my 9-year-old is just starting to really get migraines.
And again, you can see where the tension in the neck there, just how that's already kind of processing, so, or showing. There we go, sweetie. I'm gonna work on you just for one more second, okay? You're doing good. Yeah, you're a great patient. Yeah. Okay, sweetie. So just a few minutes working. Do you want to try? Sure. Okay. Mama too.
Mommy's gonna try, okay? So how, can you show me how you're doing?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So basically it's this part of the neck.
Okay.
And you know where you feel your tension?
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same
Right
for
there.
her. Yeah.
Okay. Mommy's
Right
gonna
like
try, okay?
Okay. Yeah, we don't want to, so once we see this, because it's been too much, we just stop. We don't want to ever push or do too much. I'm going to go ahead and sit you up. So same thing when you're sitting her up, just supporting the back of the neck.
girl.
You did amazing. Thank you, Embry. Thank you.
Do you want her to do brother now?
You know?
Thanks for watching. I'm Dr. Paul. There'll be links in the description for how you can get to watch more of the work that Dee Dee does.